chaps. I thought this was a stay party, so I came alone. Swish!
Well, come on, everybody, sit down. Charlie, you go and play the piano. Johnny, you sit over there. Turn the telly off, will you, dear? Behave yourself.
I can't remember the words any longer.
Well, what's it going to be?
Take me back to dear old Blighty.
Right?
Right.
What?
Over in France today, keeps fit, doing his bit up to his eyes in clay. Each night after a fight to pass the time along, he's got a little gramophone that plays this song. Take me back to dear old Blighty, put me on the train for London town. Take me over there, drop me anywhere. Liverpool, Leeds or Birmingham, but I don't care. I should like to see my best girl cuddling up again, we soon shall be. Whoa, tiddly-iddly-I-T, hurry me home to Blighty, Blighty, that's a wish for me. Take me back to dear old Blighty, put me on the train for London town. Take me over there, drop me anywhere. Liverpool, Leeds or Birmingham, well I don't care. I should like to see my best girl coming up again, we soon shall be. Wow! Blighty, hurry me home to Blighty. Blighty is the place for me. Now together, take me back to dear old Blighty. Put me on the train for London town. Take me anywhere, drop me anywhere. Liverpool, Leeds or Birmingham, well I don't care. I should like to see.
Between arches, her very lowness with her head in a sling. I'm truly sorry, but it sounds like a wonderful thing. I say, Charles, don't you ever crave to appear on the front of the Daily Mail, dressed in your mother's bridal veil? Of historical facts, and I was shocked into shame to discover how I'm the 18th pale descendant of some old queen or other. Oh, has the world changed? The river changed. Oh, has the world changed? The river changed. Some 9-year-old chap who peddles drugs, I swear to God, I swear I never even knew what drugs were. With a sponge and a rusty spanner, she said, I know you and you cannot sing. I said, that's nothing, you should hear me play piano. We can go for a walk where it's quiet and dry and talk about precious things. But when you're tied to your mother's apron, no one talks about frustration.
you are sincere about things and because you make your feelings known,
Yes.
do you, or are you aware of the fact that people are waiting for the next statement from Morrissey?
Yes, I do find that, which is quite daunting, because sometimes I want to say trivial things. I don't always want to make very, very strong, earth-shattering or whatever statements. So yes, I mean, you do have to be on your toes constantly, and that can be quite boring, frankly. But ultimately, I suppose, I'm glad about it, because people are listening. I mean, I find that a lot of the time, like we mentioned before, I'm actually quoted in the daily newspapers, which I think is quite rare, because most people don't really care what pop figures say. Popular music is this very low art, and it doesn't really matter. But it does seem like I do get the impression that the press do watch me.
But why have they latched onto you?
I think, without wishing to sound, self-applauding, I think it's because it's so very, very rare to find people in pop music with anything to say, with intelligence, etc., and intellect. And I'm not saying that I'm a professor or I'm magnificently, earth-shatteringly intelligent. I'm certainly not. But just because of the sphere that I work in, it's deemed to be quite dangerous. Dangerous, I think, because we have an audience and it's very large, and who knows what could develop from that.
Take me out tonight, where there's music and there's people and the young and the light. Driving in your car, I never want to go home, because I haven't got one anymore. Take me out tonight, because I want to see people and I want to see life. Driving in your car, oh please don't drop me home, because it's not my home, it's their home, and I'm welcome no more. If a double-decker bus crashes into us, to die by your side is such a heavenly way to die. And if a 10-ton truck kills the both of us, to die by your side, well, the pleasure, the privilege is mine. Take me out tonight, take me anywhere, don't care, don't care, don't care. And in the darkened underpass, I thought, oh God, my chance has come at last. But then a strange fear gripped me and I just couldn't ask. Take me out. Take me anywhere, don't care, don't care, don't care. Driving in your car, I never want to go home, because I haven't got one all along. Oh, I haven't got one. And if a double-decker bus crashes into us, to die by your side is such a heavenly way to die. And if a 10-ton truck kills the both of us, to die by your side, well, the pleasure, the privilege is mine. Oh, there is a light and it never goes out. There is a light and it never goes out. There is a light and it never goes out. There is a light and it never goes out.
It seems you're very prolific. I mean, there's hardly, a couple of months goes by without something new coming out.
Well, I try not to think. I mean, people do mention that to us, but I try not to accept it too much, because if it's prolific by other people's standards, then that's their tough luck, really. If people only write 10 songs a year, I mean, I think that's basically it. I'm starting to see that people expect us to be in the norm, which is, 10 songs a year, 4 singles off that LP, which is never it's never the way we've done things. I don't regard ourselves as particularly prolific by our own standards, because it's what we've always done, it's what I do, I write. I don't think there's anything sort of particularly amazing about being able to write however many songs we write a year, 20, 25 songs. And apparently since The Queen is Dead, I'm not sure, but since The Queen is Dead LP in this country, we've actually released sort of on record 12 songs, and we haven't even had the second LP, the following LP out. So by everybody else's standards, I suppose that's quite prolific.
Hey everybody, welcome to part 3 in my Smiths album deep dive series. Today I'm talking about their 3rd studio album, the masterpiece, The Queen is Dead. The Queen is Dead is widely considered to be the Smiths' masterpiece and one of the greatest albums of the 1980s. The album was released on June 16, 1986, and was again produced by Morrissey and Marr with the help of engineer Stephen Street. It spent 22 weeks in the UK charts, rising as high as number 2. In the US, its highest chart position was number 70. Marr composed much of the music with Rourke and Joyce during sound checks while touring the Meat is Murder album. So Queen is Dead is my favorite Smiths album. I don't think that's any secret. I think most people consider this to be their favorite Smiths album. It's definitely one of the greatest albums of the 1980s. I think it's one of the only Smiths album that really hangs together as an album, both thematically and musically. You can tell all the songs here just have that certain feel. And I think that's why it really is the Smiths' best album, where as some of their other albums just seem like collections of singles or just random tracks kind of thrown together. The title track was based on a song Marr composed when he was a teenager. Marr and Rourke developed their respective guitar lines in the studio, with Rourke turning in one of his most memorable performances. The Queen is Dead was a phrase taken from the 1964 novel Last Exit to Brooklyn. Marr drew inspiration from the MC5 and the Velvet Underground when composing the music, and it is one of the most aggressive songs the Smiths ever recorded. Frankly, Mr. Shankly was originally recorded with a trumpet, but that version was scrapped. The band invited Linda McCartney to play piano on the track, but she declined. The original version intended for the album was spoiled by a glitch on the master tape, and so the song was re-recorded with producer John Porter at Wessex Studios. The song is a bouncy acoustic number about a disgruntled employee who basically tells his boss to go fuck himself.
Frankly, Mr. Shankly, this position I've held, it pays my way and it corrodes my soul. I want to leave, you will not miss me. I want to go down in musical history. Frankly, Mr. Shankly, I'm a sickening wreck. I've got the 21st century breathing down my neck. I must move fast, you understand me. I want to go down in celluloid history. Mr. Shankly. Fatal fame, it can play hideous tricks on the brain, but still I'd rather be famous than righteous or holy. Any day, any day, any day. But sometimes I feel more fulfilled making Christmas cards with the mentally ill. I want to live and I want to love. I want to catch something that I might be ashamed of. Frankly, Mr. Shankly, this position I've held, it pays my way and it corrodes my soul. Oh, I didn't realize that you wrote poetry. I didn't realize you wrote such bloody awful poetry, Mr. Shankly.
I Know It's Over contains one of Morrissey's most impassioned vocal performances and most nuanced and self-pitying lyrics. Morrissey withheld showing the lyrics to the rest of the band until the instrumental track was completed. The song has a very sparse arrangement with some tasteful synths adding texture in the later verses.
Oh, mother, I can feel the soil falling over my head, and as I climb into an empty bed, oh well, enough said. I know it's over, still I cling. I don't know where else I can go. Oh, mother, I can feel the soil falling over my head. See, the sea wants to take me, the knife wants to slit me. Do you think you can help me? Sad veiled bride, please be happy. Handsome groom, give her room. Loud, loutish lover, treat her kindly, though she needs you more than she loves you. And I know it's over, still I cling. I don't know where else I can go. Over, over, I know it's over, and it never really began, but in my heart it was so real. And you even spoke to me and said, if you're so funny, then why are you on your own tonight? And if you're so clever, then why are you on your own tonight? If you're so very entertaining, then why are you on your own tonight? If you're so very good looking, why do you sleep alone tonight? I know, 'cause tonight is just like any other night. That's why you're on your own tonight, with your triumphs and your charms, while they're in each other's arms. It's so easy to laugh, it's so easy to hate. It takes strength to be gentle and kind. Over.
Never Had No One Ever has another melodramatic vocal from Morrissey, sung from the viewpoint of a lonely, desperate stalker. Again, the music is understated with some twangy guitar from Marr and Rourke's descending bass line carrying the melody. It's one of the more insubstantial tracks on the album. Cemetery Gates closes out side one and was one of the last songs written for the album. Marr felt the acoustic riff was too insubstantial to be considered for a song, but Morrissey was enthusiastic enough about it to write a set of lyrics. Morrissey reflects on his time strolling through graveyards in Manchester and playfully accuses his companion of plagiarism and derides his favorite poets as being hacks.
Oscar Wilde is more or less the same story, really. Every solitary line that he ever wrote, it just stirred me immensely. And I can still reread all the works, and it's as if I'm reading them for the first time. I do like the element of tragedy that was in his life. The fact that he was hounded and imprisoned, and it had a wonderful, there's a wonderful tragic element to it that I really like.
sunny day, so I'll meet you at the cemetery gates. Keats and Yeats are on your side. A dreaded sunny day, so I'll meet you at the cemetery gates. Keats and Yeats are on your side. Wild, wild is on mine. So we go inside and we gravely read the stones. All those people, all those lives, where are they now? Oh, with the loves and hates and passions just like mine. They were born and then they lived and then they died. Seems so unfair, I want to cry. You say a thrice the sun-done salutation to the dawn, and you claim these words as your own. But I've read well and I've heard them said 100 times, maybe less, maybe more. If you must write prose and poems, the words you use should be your own. Don't plagiarize or take on loan. But there's always someone somewhere with a big nose who knows and trips you up and laughs when you fall. Will trip you up and laugh when you fall. You say London doodles did words which could only be your own, and then produce the text from whence was ripped some dizzy whore 1804. A dreaded sunny day, so let's go where we're happy and then meet you at the cemetery gates. Oh, Keats and Yeats are on your side. A dreaded sunny day, so let's go where we're wanted and I meet you at the cemetery gates. Keats and Yeats are on your side, but you lose. His way of love, a wide is on mine.
Side 2 opens with Big Mouth Strikes Again, a song Mark claims was inspired by the Rolling Stones' Jumpin' Jack Flash. The lyrics are biting and self-deprecating as Morrissey expresses frustration with the music industry and journalists and pokes fun at himself. The song has a fast acoustic rhythm and some great drumming by Joyce.
Sweetness, I was only joking when I said I'd like to mash every tooth in your head. Oh, sweetness, sweetness, I was only joking when I said by rights you should be bludgeoned in your bed. And now I know how Joan of Arc felt. Now I know how Joan of Arc felt. As the flames rose to her Roman nose and her Walkman started to melt.
band had originally asked singer Kirsty MacColl to provide backing vocals, but the band instead chose to use Morrissey's voice altered to a higher pitch. The Boy with a Thorn in His Side is another song railing against the music industry. It has some of Marr's most melodic guitar playing and a great vocal by Morrissey. Morrissey has called this his favorite Smiths song.
Don't believe me. How can they hear me say those words? Still they don't believe me. And if they don't believe me now, will they ever believe me? And if they don't believe me now, will they ever believe me? Oh no. Don't believe us, and after all this time, they don't want to believe us. And if they don't believe us now, will they ever believe us? And when you want to live, how'd you start? Where'd you go? Who'd you need to know? Oh,
Vicar in a Tutu is a bit of rockabilly, and Marr has said he considers the song a throwaway. I happen to really like the song, even if the lyrics are a little bit lightweight and silly.
I was minding my business, lifting some lead off the roof of the Holy Name Church. It was worthwhile living a laughable life, setting my eyes on the blistering sides of the Vicar in a Tutu. Is not strange, he just wants to live his life this way. A sketchy bit of a finger with a decorative ring wouldn't cover the head of a goose. As Rose collects the money in the canister,
There Is a Light That Never Goes Out is probably my favorite Smiths song and a standout track on the album. The song was written in tandem with Big Mouth Strikes Again, and the two songs share a similar melody. There's a beautiful flute melody that runs throughout the song, as well as the use of a synthesizer to replicate a string section. A great vocal from Morrissey and some of his most romantic lyrics. Some Girls Are Bigger Than Others seems to be tacked on as an afterthought. I like the interesting way the song fades in and out in the intro, and the song lyrics are amusing. It's very unlikely this song was meant as anything more than a joke, but it's still a fun way to conclude the album. So anyway, that's my take on The Queen Is Dead. Let me know what you think. Is it your number one album, or do you happen to like another one better? Hope you're enjoying this deep dive series, and take care.